For many sectors, life just hasn't been all beer and Skittles during the COVID-19 pandemic. But a recent study shows that beer tends to be fairly recession-resistant. Whether that's the effect of beer goggles remains to be seen, but we sent our own Louisa Lee on a mission to follow a brewmaster at Beijing Spearsmith anyways to see if life there is really as rosy as it looks.
Today, I'm taking on a hefty responsibility, 25 kilograms of grain on my shoulder, which equates to an ample selection of exciting beer flavors.
Hello, Wilson.
Oh, Louisa, how are you?
You got me working hard. You gotta take over.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. All right.
Wow, this is hard work.
Yeah.
Do you do this every day?
This is just about every day, yeah, carrying
That
grain like
explains that
yeah.
you're really buff.
Yeah, exactly. For all that hard work, I guess you definitely need a beer, right?
Yes, I'm still breathing hard.
This is our brand new session pale ale.
You can't get more fresh than this.
No. Get a lot of kind of lime characters from the hops.
Yeah, I can taste it.
Super drinkable.
Wow, this is really good.
Doing something pretty special today. It's since early morning, since about 8 o'clock.
Right.
So we're brewing what's called an oat cream IPA. So you have a bit of a look in here. We've got all of our grain, and that's kind of been mixed with hot water. And we're using kind of oats in this beer, which give us a really kind of silky and creamy mouthfeel. And then we use a lot of kind of tropical hops, and that makes it kind of like a tropical kind of creamy popsicle ice cream.
How long does it take for this whole process for a new beer to come out?
Right, so for us to make a beer, it takes us about a day, then it's about 2 weeks of fermentation, and then about a week of cooling, so about 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
You came up with 50 different kinds of flavors for the past 2 years.
Exactly.
Where do you get your inspiration?
So we look at everything really. We look at what fruits in season, we look at cool food, we look at cocktails, like we've just brewed a mojito sour beer,
very
right?
interesting, yeah.
So, and then we also just look at trends all around the world.
This is from where? From your breakfast?
Yeah, exactly. So over here, this is our kettle. So after we've mixed our grain and water, we take the liquid over here and we actually boil it.
Okay.
And we boil it with hops. So the hops gives the kind of the bitterness and a little bit of flavour and aroma. So in here we've got about 1,000 litres at the moment. That's 2,000 pints.
2,000 pints of beer in here. I want to dive in there.
Yeah, it's a bit hot.
Swim in
It's
a
a bit
pool
hot
of
to
beer.
get in.
I know, it's a bit hot. How long does it need to sit in there?
So we actually boil for about an hour.
And then you let it
Sterilise
sit.
Exactly. Then we cool it down and then the fermentation starts. This is where all of our finished beer is.
It's so cold.
It's cold.
It's like an igloo in here.
It is, yeah, it's 4 degrees.
I need my booze. So cold.
I know, but it keeps the beer fresh. And also this is where all our hops are stored. So hops have to be stored cold, and that makes it taste so fresh. We need to grab a bag.
Okay. Well, before we take this with us, how many pints can you get from all this? This is crazy.
Okay, so this is about 8,000 litres. So what's that? Maybe close to 20,000 glasses of beer.
20,000 glasses of beer.
Yeah.
Wow.
If the world starts to end, this is a very safe place to be.
I know, this is a place you want to hide.
Exactly. So we've got some hops from the US, and this particular one's called Sabro, so it has a really kind of unique stone fruit, kind of almost coconut character to it.
Whoa, it's strong.
Brewing is an art, right? And you have to make sure everything is weighed properly.
Yeah.
So we need 3 kilos. Go.
More.
And perfect.
Oh, uh-oh, error.
Error.
Can I try one?
No, you can't eat hops.
You can't.
They're so bitter. You'll taste bitterness for the next 2
2
days.
years. It's almost like chewing tobacco, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Smells good, but you shouldn't do it.
20,000 glasses of beer may seem like a far-fetched number, but not for this particular gastropub, which can sell up to 1,000 glasses of on-site freshly brewed beer daily. While craft beer makes up only about 1% of the overall beer market in China, the fast-growing desire for this unique beverage is proving that the potential is greater than imagined. As to mastering that perfect balance of beer and foam, the rule of thumb is, or the rule of finger is...
So what's the rule?
Okay, so the
3
first...
fingers?
I think we're about 1.5 ideally.
Okay, better than...
Good for profits. So we got 3 different beers here. So this is our hazy IPA. This is one of my favourites and a guest favourite. So a nice kind of fruity, light IPA, super refreshing.
Yeah.
That is a Tangerine Tango. So that's a multi-style English beer, but we brewed it with dried Chinese tangerine peel.
Oh, so it's like citrusy?
Yeah, super kind of candied citrus, a little bit sweet.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite fun. And then this is our seltzer. So our seltzer is like a brewed alcoholic soda water. So it's low calorie and it's gluten free as well.
When the sun sets, it's when the party starts. Cheers!
It's crazy world, it's crazy, yeah. It's crazy world, it's crazy, yeah. It's crazy.
Louisa Lee, Brewer of the Day, CGTN, Beijing.
Yeah.